Greetings everybody, I am the Blue Goblin King and we are playing 60 Seconds. This is a very, I won't say very old, it's quite old. Basically the idea is you grab as much stuff as you can before the apocalypse. We will probably do the tutorial if it gives us, oh wait, oh, classic. Atomic drill. I'm going to assume that's the demo. Not demo. Don't know about this demonstration. Yeah. 100% approved by the establishment. The ones that probably would drop the nuke on us. So this is quite a quirky little game. So the idea is welcome to it. You might just take it. Hold the grab control to skip the words. I don't even know what the grab control is, so that's not gonna help. Move to the yellow X. Yep. Hello, daughter. How are you? Good job. There might just be hope for you yet. Just keep those legs moving. Yes, sir. Yeah, not bad. But you better be in a good shape. There's more where that came from. Fun time's over. Matter of life and death. Find your son Timmy ASAP. Oh no, that's the wife. Oh. Is he in his own room? Oh yeah, there he is. Hello. Good thing you know the layout of your house. I bet you the Reds know it too. Oh, commies! Yeah, how do you grab? Oh, X. And then what? That's it. Consider taking other family members too. Timmy safe. Okay, food. Find the highlight. Why does it have to be highlighted? Why can't I just grab any? Yep. Yep. Now what? Water? Can't we just leave and then just drive away? Oh, there it is. Alright, here we go. There's so much every item weighs one slot. You could drop whatever you're carrying at the hatch before you can pick up more. Alright, yep, that's what I'm doing. Yep. Now what do you want to do? And even little Timmy. No one knows how long you'll be staying down there, so you'll need a radio. That's it. Nothing more useful than news from the radioactive outside world. Sometimes you find a few extra seconds before the siren sounds. Scout your surroundings, but after it goes off, you need to start packing. Oh, collect 5 more items and family members in the next 60 seconds and make sure you find yourself close to the shell when the time is up. Cool. Right, let's grab the door. Oh. Checkers. Come on, come on. No room. Oh, what? Come on, wifey, let's go. Got another water. water. Oh, soup. Oh. Come on, grab the water, Go on, quick. Yeah, go on. This one. Now you know how to get what you need to survive, but your training is far from over. I see you downstairs for survival training at ease. Cool. I like how it's like a wooden hatch. It's not like a metal reinforced or lead lined or anything. It's just wood. Even you can go to space, Astro Citizen. Day 1. How is everyone? You made it to the shelter, congratulations! But the drill's not over yet. You'll end up here with whatever and whoever you brought with you, nothing else. You need to make the most of it. The next few days will teach you how to survive down here while the world outside burns. Explore and interact with your surroundings. You can always find out useful things about your shelter and its inhabitants when your survival journal is not opened yet or hidden. First things first, we must ration food and water. If you don't wine and dine yourself and the folks you brought with you, you can bet your bottom dollar none of you will ever see the light of day again. As long as you have food, water available, ration it out to give a person by selecting the picture of a can or bottle under their portrait, or instantly ration out both by clicking on the character's image. Of course, you might save your supplies for later, but a normal person can only survive 4 days without water. As to food, the longer you deny your people rations, the weaker they will get and might eventually get sick. Even if you manage to cure them, it will take quite a few cans and a lot of time to replenish their strength. Time to ration supplies. No one gets anything. Since your first day down here, you'll need to get used to your surroundings. Believe me, ventilation hum can drive anyone nuts if you don't occupy yourself with something to do. Get some decent rest. We'll carry on tomorrow, nighty night. Day 2. So how do we okay. Good morning, survivalists. Hope you slept well. Bed's comfy enough? No? Well, better get used to it since you'll be staying here for a while. We'll start today's activities with rationing, since you need to do it every day, but after that we'll move on to something else. Got your attention? Good. Now listen, there is a risk you will run out of supplies eventually. Everything can be useful, but food and water are critical to your survival. If they're gone, you'll be gone sooner than you can say corn dog. So sometimes you will need to send people to the surface to bring in more supplies. You do this by preparing an expedition a day before it actually departs. Be careful though, tired survivors can never be part of an expedition. Today we'll skip preparations and jump directly into sending someone brave outside. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling this situation. She looks fine today. Jimmy is good. Well, at least he has 5 minutes. He was 5 minutes ago. Today's been fine for Dolores. Dolores? I don't know that name. That's fine. Ted is fine. Let's not give anyone anything. Sending the people out into the wasteland is no walk in the park. Do it too early or without a gas mask, then you can get in. That is a suicide mission for them. Send healthy and well-fed people. Okay. Sick, hurt or crazed people are more likely to perish out there. Let's try. This time we'll need to send someone out. Yeah, let's send the daughter out. Bye. Get out. Could we not give her the gun or the flashlight? This is a drill, so your explorer will come back after a while. But in the event of a real apocalypse, they might be gone for a couple of days. In the meantime, you'll be faced with other problems that will test you to the limits. By talking about making decisions that can break even the best of men's morale spine. We'll see what clay you're made of. Oh, we'll see what clay. Okay. But first, ration your food and water. We don't want anyone starving now, do we? Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Doesn't need too much, but he should drink. There has to be some water left. She should get it. Dolores? I don't know. Should drink something soon. I'm an army man, so I don't know a second thing about imagination. Oh wow, imagination. But you could probably use yours now. Picture this scenario. Come across your kid's hamster, who in some bizarre way found its way to the shelter. Kids are obviously going to love it, and so will you. There's nothing better than food that comes to you on its own. What? Why would I eat it? No, I ain't gonna eat that. There's no point. Oh, that radiation noise sounded amazing. Good choice. The little furry guy can stay and fatten up. It'll be a bigger meal in a few days, and maybe your only source of food if you run out of cans. Timmy's in terrible shape. We need to give him water now. Yeah, I was gonna plan to give him water. Yeah. Yeah. Let's give him some food as well. You might face with decisions that require you to send your equipment. However, sometimes you might find out you don't have the one item that is supposed to save the day. So make sure you scavenge the right supplies before the blast. How do you know which one you need then? Every item can be used for something. What do you want to do today? Clean a rifle? Listen to the radio? Listen to the radio. See if there's any news. I saw it's oh my god. Your radio is critical to establishing communications with the US Army, as well as for listening out for any trouble that might be headed your way. If you get lucky, maybe you'll catch some music too. Good news, everyone, the expedition is back. Sometimes they'll return with extra supplies. Sometimes they won't. Other times, they'll come back with a nasty injury or radiation sickness. Believe me, you don't want to get those. I hear glow in the dark isn't as fun as it sounds. Oh, we've got a medical supply. The proper use of you can use one during rationing. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. Who would have thought wooden furniture could be so durable in the ruins of one of the towns? We saw a desk. What? And several bookshelves. Soon realised that there are remains of the local public library. So I went between the rubble to investigate. You found soup. Found a lunchbox with some food. Alright. Injured. He's really tired. No news is good news. There's nothing new going on with Timmy. Relatively calm for Dolores. Ted. Yeah, it seems to be alright, even though the world has gone to shit. A crappy place. No, okay. Was it R1? Alright. Give it that. Was she hungry? Let's give her some food as well. You need at least one alive adult to keep going. If you send your only survivor to the surface, you won't know what's happening in your bunker until they come back. And when they do, your shelter might already belong to someone else. A padlock. Okay. This was a busy day. Take your time and get some sleep. Alright. We've only just sent someone outside. But let's give it another go today, shall we? The first time you were only asked to pick up one unlucky brave volunteer to say unlucky bastard basically. This time you also get the chance to equip your explorer with some useful gear, feed your troops, and I will see you at the shelter entrance. Hungry was all fixed as you can be. This is where it should have been if there's anything. Well, okay, fine, be sarcastic. Ted, no need to worry about him, he's okay. We're going to send the dad out. What did she need? Was she a bit hungry? Yeah, let's give her some soup. What to take outside? Oh, it's scribbled out. Notice you have a suitcase that's handy. With a suitcase you can swear I can carry more. We'll send it dad. Oh, what to take? Oh, okay, we'll take the suitcase. Rifle. Flashlight. What was the other things we got? Oh, that was it. Nothing. Alright. We're sending him on some max expedition on his own. Come on. Off we go, mate. See how long he lasts. Oh my days. Morning, people. You're probably asking yourself one simple question. What's the point of sitting in this atomic shelter? Why don't I just leave? Well, leaving is a death sentence. If the radioactive sickness doesn't kill you, then the giant scorpions will. It's a Fallout game reference. Right, scorpions. You can trust me on that. Your one chance is our boys arriving to rescue you. So every good citizen needs to do one thing. Seek contact with the US military and await a rescue. Mary Jane's diet could use a little food. Timmy is talking about nothing other than water. Yeah, we're going with water. Ted left for the surface. We'll hope he'll be back soon. Alright, let's give him all food so we finish that one can. And then that bottle of water. Yeah. No. The rescue ain't coming today. But we'll come get you eventually. You need to keep your radio operational and be ready to venture into the wastes. However, you also need to be careful. It might not be the only soldiers out there. There could be bandits, or worse, commies. Communist Russians, yeah. Just imagine what will happen if the Reds discover you. So, let's agree to the rules for this duel. You only open the door if someone knocks 2 times. Am I clear? 2 knocks. So is that like 1, 2, or is it? Because there's still 2 knocks. It's just the first double knock, then another double knock. Or would that be 4 knocks? He broke the rifle. And the flashlight. Did he bring up fire axe? What? Alright. You'll need to remember that some days will be very intense. A lot of things will happen that you'll need to be prepared for. That's why any day that gives you a break is a blessing. And you need to make sure you make the most of it. Eat, drink and relax. What about thinking about all those commie bastards who don't have any comfy bunkers like you? That thought always gets me through the day. Ted has safely returned from the voyage to the surface. A pile of car wrecks revealed that we stumbled across a big parking lot. Almost no cars survived the blast wave, but we went between the wrecks to explore anyway. Under the burnt remains of a picnic table, we found some bottled water. Not the best state, but the contents look pretty drinkable, so +2 to that. It seems a bomb interrupted someone's picnic. Got 2 food. In a trunk of a red car, we found a fine, sharp axe. Ooh. It belonged to a lumberjack or a serial killer, or perhaps both. A flashlight is out of service. Rifle's out of service. And the suitcase has gone down. Great. Nothing bothering. Okay, they're all good, right? Thank you. As long as you keep your shelter stocked and remain cautious, you should be okay. However, every choice you make may come back to bite you on the arse. Even after a few days or weeks, consider your options carefully. This is a drill. But if the nukes start dropping, it would be a totally different story. How many days is this story going to be? If I were you, I would check the door. Our extraction team might be coming for you any day now, but be careful. This is both an apocalyptic scenario, and you never know what's coming. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today, and no trouble dared to cross her path. Like the good scout he is, Timmy is making the best out of this situation. He even seems cheerful, calm, and not complaining much. And we'll continue on. Someone's at the door. Out of sequence of 3 knocks. You told me 2. It's probably those commie bastards. Good call. That wasn't a knock. That wasn't the knock you were waiting for. Oh, okay. Caution at all times. Remember that. Be cautious, apply yourself, and maybe you and your family will be just fine, or at least most of you. Can we spare some water? Oh, okay, Kirsty should drink. Okay, let's give them all a bit of water. Ways to give all water. Down. Yeah, that's fine. As you were counting imaginary sheep in your head, another series of knocks broke your concentration. Someone is really hammering on the door, probably not talking, taking no for an answer. 2 knocks, 2 knocks. The pattern keeps repeating. Yes. The end. Yay! Did we survive then? Technically? Yes? No? Good job, you're safe and sound with our brave soldiers, and now we can all have some apple pie. You deserve it. You can now go back to your lovely house and continue idyllic lives. If any atomic trouble comes your way, you know what to do and how to save yourself. I do hope it never comes to this, but if it does, good luck. See you when all of this blows over. We spent 11 days in your shelter. Library guard, atomic junkyard, successfully passed the drill. The door looks terrible, doesn't she? It looks like I got mangled or something. I got attacked by wild dogs or something. Alright, I'm going to end that episode there. I didn't realise the tutorial was actually going to be that long. But yeah, I'll do an actual gameplay in my next video. I suppose I could crop it down, but I think it's quite entertaining to do it as a full vid. I was debating if to just crop down the tutorial or have it 2 separate. No, I know what I'm going to call this episode now. Alright. Preparing for the worst. And then obviously the worst has come. But yeah. So yeah, like and subscribe, keep up to date with the video. Till the next episode of 60 seconds. Obviously this game has been 60 seconds. A very cool game. It's a bit different from the usual games I play. Well, it's more micromanaging, I guess, to a degree, But yeah, so yeah, till then, laters.